Hello, my name is Amanda and I'm a youth services librarian at the Winters-Bellbrook Community Library. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make these cute little painted terracotta pots. We do have craft kits available at the Winters location. You do have to register online. There is a adult version and there is a teen version as well. So just make sure when you're registering for the right kit. And you can do that online on our calendar at greenlibrary.info. So real quick, the materials you're going to need for this craft are, you're going to need a mini terracotta pot. You're going to use some paint. So you could use any kind of craft paint. I'm using acrylic paint. And I also have some Sharpie paint pens, or you could just use Sharpies. Anything will work. You need some floral foam to stick in your artificial succulent or artificial plant. For the adult version, you're going to need some twine. You'll need a paintbrush, some hot glue to attach the twine. And you will also need some pebbles in order to cover up the foam. So like I said, all the materials are included in the kit, and let's get started.
All right, so basically what I've done first is I've taken and drawn my design in pencil. The sky's the limit. Whatever design you want to do, you can go as simple or as complex as you want here. For this one, I just did some lines. And then for this one, I've decided I'm going to do some branches. So once you draw your design, then you can get ready to paint. So I'm just going to take my white paint and simply go over the pencil lines. Now you might have to do 2 coats of this just to cover up those pencil lines. But I strongly encourage you to draw out your design in pencil first. That way you can make sure that you like your design before you commit to it. So then we're just going to paint our design. All right, once you have your design on your pot and it has dried, what you're going to do is you're going to take your twine and glue, or using a glue gun, and you're going to glue it to the top of the pot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start towards the back, and I'm going to just put a little dot of glue, and that's where I'm going to start wrapping. And what I'm just going to do is slowly wrapping around, and I'm going to place little dots of glue so that it stays put. And just continue wrapping around. Now, once you get to the end, you're just going to place some glue, and then you're going to cut off the extra. And then what I like to do is I like to take my leftover twine, and I am going to make a little bow for the front. Once you get a little bow going on, you can cut off the extra, and I like to place it right on the front of where I like my design the best. So I'm going to put it right there. Just going to take a little glue and put it on. And I'm going to just stick it right there. So the next part of this process is to take your floral foam, and basically all you're going to do is you're just going to break off a piece and you're just going to press it down into your pot. Then from there, you are going to take your artificial succulent and simply stick it in. Now, if it's too long, obviously you can cut some of the stem off, but this one's just fine. So you'll stick it in there, and then you will take the pebbles that are included in the kits and kind of pour them around inside to cover up the foam. And there you have it. This is the adult version. Now for the teen version, we are going to take our pot, and the first step is going to be to paint this bottom portion red. Now I'm just using some acrylic paint. And then I'm just using red. I did add a little bit of white into it to make it not so red and make it more of a pinkish red. So you just go ahead and you're just going to paint the bottom of the pot. Just make sure that you get a nice clean line separating it between this part of the pot. And again, you're probably going to need 2 coats on this one. All right, once you have the red base painted, you're going to go ahead and do green on the top. Again, just using the green acrylic paint. I added a little bit of white into my green to make it just slightly lighter. And you're just going to paint the top. Again, this is going to take 2 coats most likely, and just make sure you're connecting where the red and the green meet so that you don't have any of that muddy brown left. Once your green has dried, you are going to take, I'm going to use a Sharpie pen, but a black Sharpie would totally work for this. And we're going to make the seeds for our watermelon pot. So all you're going to do is just take it, and you're basically just going to make little ovals. And I like to put mine all kinds of different directions all around the pot. And once you have all of your seeds, just like the adult craft, you're going to take your floral foam and press it onto the inside. You'll insert your succulent and then cover the floral foam with the stones. And there you have it. You have the adult version and the teen version.